Hi there. I wanted to chat with you about Teddy and what we were working on with his harness that I explained to you. This is the harness I was talking to you about. This is the Sensible harness. It's got an open hole for his neck, and then it clips underneath his tummy. And it just tends to be, it's light, easy to use. It's got a lot of freedom of movement, and so it's a nice brand for him. Yes, I got snacks. So let me show you how we've been working through this, because it's going to be continual. It's going to be a little bit of work as you keep working through this. When you're desensitizing a dog to something that he doesn't like, it's easy to have them slip back. And so let me show you how you'll play with this, because it takes a while. It's going to take a lot of repetition. Might take the better part of even a couple weeks as you keep working through this before he gets really solid and really, essentially what you're doing is changing his mind about what it means to have this harness on. So when I would first take out that old harness, he would literally leave the scene. As soon as he saw it out, he was like, oh, I'm out of here. So over time, I've done a lot of work with him in terms of just approaching. Nothing more than approaching and eating for the snack. So let me show you how that works. In the beginning, let me get Teddy in the scene here. Come here, bud. Nice. So in the beginning, let me turn it that way. Here we go. Here we go, bud. So it used to be that I would show the harness, then comes the food. And you can see him avoid it in that case. Again, I'm looking straight on to him, so it's a little bit harder, but I'm going to show it. Yes! And just for that extending of his neck, I'm going to feed him. So again, I show it. Yes, and he extends his neck, so I'm going to feed him. So do a lot of that. And again, the order is I'm going to show it. Oop, I showed it a little too hard for him. I'm going to show it. Yes. And then I'm going to give him a food. So this harness becomes the predictor of food. Yes. So the next piece is going to be, in no case do I want to be the one that is sort of chasing him or approaching him to put it on. I want him to be the one that is coming to me. And for his choice to come to me, I'm going to be giving him snacks for that. So let me show you what that might look like. So here's the harness. I've got it open in a big open circle, so it's easy to go over his head. I think what really bothers him is all the, all of this over his head and neck and all the pulling and what have you. So try and make it clean and open. Good boy. And I'm just going to open it up and have him eat. Nothing more than that. Then I'm going to take it off and then take away the food. Okay? So the thing being the harness, is only going to arrive once, or the food is only going to arrive once the harness is there. So he's like, cool, I'll put my head in there all day long. Then again, I'm going to retract the harness, take away the food. Because you're trying to build this sensation of, oh, darn it, every time she takes away the harness, the food goes away. So again, I'm going to offer it, open it up, hold the food, and it's like, okay, if you insist on putting your head through, I'll go ahead and let you have a snack. Retract the harness, take away the food. Okay? Here you go. So again, in no case do I want to be approaching him or pushing it toward him or anything like that. And if he moves back, if he moves out of it, I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't care. It's just a lost opportunity for snacks. Because if he leaves first, no big deal, but the treats just went away. So little by little, he's going to realize, as long as I get the snacks, that's what it's all about. Good boy. And if he pulls back, it's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not going to chase him, and I'm not going to approach. I'm waiting for him now to maybe take a step my direction, or in some way show me that he is ready to take the next step. As long as he's standing back that way, I'm right here. So as long as he's kind of stepped backward from me, he's kind of saying with his body, I'm not really ready. Now he's starting to mosey on over. And then comes the consent. Okay, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to put my own head in there. And then he leaves. No big deal. Yep. Snack. Good. And then I might just leave it on there for a little bit. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. Nice work. Nice work. So you can see again, he stepped away. He's feeling uncomfortable. If he's stepping away, he doesn't feel good about it. So I'm just going to wait it out. I don't care. It's actually around his neck. So he stepped out of the frame. So he's a little uncomfortable about it, but it's no big deal. He's like, ah, yes, there's food over there that I'm interested in. Yeah. You want to have some? Do you want to have some, friend? Good boy. You just get some for free. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good. And you can tell now with his body language, if you see that shift in weight, he's looking toward the food. His weight is more forward. And that says, okay, maybe I'm ready for another snack. Yep. Good boy. Yeah, good work. So just be aware of, so again, as you're trying to work with this through the next couple weeks or month or whatever, just, make it a slow process. Make sure you kind of have his buy-in before you're asking for anything more. And little by little, it's just going to get easier and easier. All right, good to see you.